Good evening everyone. May nag-request nito. Good evening Binis, Balduza. Ano na yung topic niyo sa GenMat? Good evening everyone. Hintayin natin yung nag-request nito. Good evening, good evening. Ito na yung discuss natin. Continuation kagabi. Kasi ito may mga fraction na yung given. Okay. Hintayin muna natin yung iba. Shout out muna tayo, shout out. Shout out to Janisa Chastividya. Good evening sa iyo. Okay. Kay Bricks Alexa Marie Gigento. Okay, good evening. Okay. 25 pataas yung viewers natin. Mag-discuss na tayo. Okay. Start na tayo. Kasi 27 viewers na. Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome to mathematics tutorial. So this evening we will continue on how to solve for the operations on functions. So we have sum, difference, product, and quotient, or addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So base example number one, find f plus g times x. So given ang f of x is 2x squared minus 4x plus 5, and g of x equals 2x cubed plus 4x minus 2. So in order to solve for the sum of these given functions, first we need to identify the given. So yung formula natin number 1, that is the sum, so that is the quantity of f plus g times x equals f of x plus g of x. Again, same kagabi. Anong ginawa natin kagabi? Okay, you need to substitute lang kung ano yung given ng f of x and g of x. Okay, so in this given example, ang value ng f of x is 2x squared minus 4x. So kopyahin lang natin. So 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. Next, yung value ng g of x is this one. So kopyahin muna natin yung sign. So plus 2x cubed plus 4x minus 2. So ito na yung equation natin. Then i-arrange natin yung equation, or you need to simplify this equation. So pag i-simplify natin, tingnan natin yung like terms. So ang like terms, sinabi ko kagabi, when we say like terms, the same variable and the same exponent. So hanapin natin yung like terms dito, then simplify natin. So based on this given equation, ano yung like terms dito? So we have, okay, itong constant, negative 2 and positive 5. That is like terms. How about 4x and negative 4x? Okay, like terms rin. How about 2x cubed and 2x squared. Like terms ba? Okay, hindi. Bakit? Iba yung exponent ng ito and iba rin yung exponent nito. So, hinahinay kay tingog. Okay. So, iba yung exponent nito, iba rin ang exponent nito. So, hindi like terms. Just copy. Kopyahin natin. Unahin natin kopya yung highest degree. Ano yung degree natin? Mag-base tayo sa exponent. So, ano yung highest degree natin dito? So, that is ito. 2x cubed plus, sunod highest degree is itong squared. So that is 2x squared. Then this one, negative 4x plus 4x. Okay, so ma-eliminate na yan. It will become 0. Ma-0 na yan. Positive 4 and negative 4, 0 na yan. Next, this one, positive 5 minus 2. So that is positive 3 or plus 3. So ito na yung final answer natin, number 1. 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3. I-arrange lang natin yung final answer natin based sa degree. So ito yung mauna, pangalawa, degree, that is exponent. Okay, example number 2. Ito, example number 2 natin. So find the quantity of f minus g times x given. So f of x natin is 2x minus 5 over 3 and g of x equals 6x plus 9 over 3. So how to find for that difference, or yung example number 2 ay ito, 4 pala ito, that is 4. Okay, example number 2. So we have formula f minus g times x equals f of x subtract g of x. Again, kung ano yung given ng f of x, yan din ang kopyahin natin. So example number 2, ang given ng f of x is this one. So that is 2x minus 5 over 3 subtract, ano yung value ng g of x, that is 6x plus 9 over 4. Okay, how to find the difference out of this given functions? Okay, so shout out muna tayo kay si Tioy, mayang gabi, Tioy Randy, mayang gabi. So based on this given functions, ito na, how to find the difference. Okay, so very good. So you need to find the LCD. So ang LCD natin ito, mag-base tayo sa denominator. So you need to multiply the denominator 3 times 4, so that is 12. Okay, that is 12. Next, to find the difference of these given functions, divide natin 12, divide it by 3. Okay, that is, okay, very good, that is 4 times the numerator, that is 2x minus 5, then subtract 12, divide by 4, that is 3 times the numerator, that is 6x plus 9. Next, simplify. Distribute natin ito isa-isa. Distribute. So that is 4 times 2x, that is 8x. Then 4 times negative 5, that is negative 20 or minus 20. Then ito, i-distribute rin natin isa-isa. So negative 3 times 6x, that is negative 18x. Then negative 3 times 9, that is negative 27. Okay, then over 12. Okay, okay, next, simplify natin. How to simplify in this given example or in this given functions. Simplify, tingnan natin yung like terms. So ang like terms, the same variable and the same exponent. So itong 8x and negative 18x like terms. So simplify natin, 8x minus 18x, that is negative 10x. Then ito, negative 20 minus 27, that is, okay, very good, that is negative 47 over 12. So ito na yung final answer natin, number 2. Difference of that given functions. Negative 10x minus 47 over 12. Okay. Next, example number 3. Sir, bakit di naka-align yung equal sign? I-align natin mamaya. Okay, so number 3. Number 3 na tayo. Dapat alam nyo yung factorization. Diretso na tayo sa factorization. Sir, paano naging 3? Ha? Sige lang, mamaya. Divide 4, that is 3. Okay, so number 3 na tayo. So find the quantity of f times g times x, so that is product. So formula number 3, f minus g times x equals f of x times g of x. So equals, value of f of x is 4x squared minus 1 over 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 times, i-align natin yung equal sign. So times value ng g of x, that is x squared minus 1 over 2x squared minus 3x plus 1. So how to find the product out of this given functions? Sige, what is your answer? Tingnan natin. Okay, shout out muna kay bakit siya naka-align? Shout out muna kay Jasmine Aure, kay Kili Kuyugan, Francis Ann Sofia Sapon, and kay Precious Gu, Judy Albao. Shout out sa inyo. Okay, next. Okay na yung buses ko, tan? Okay, next, how to find the product of these given functions. So first, tingnan natin yung numerator and denominator natin. This one, tingnan natin yung numerator and denominator. 4x squared minus 1, pwede pa ma-factor. So ano yung factor nito? 4x squared minus 1. Okay, so dapat alam nyo yung, or alam nyo on how to factor the given. So ang factor nyan is, okay, that is 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1. Merong factorization ako na binigay sa video ko last week. Tingnan mo lang yon kung how to factor the given equation. So how about the denominator? Ano yung factor nito? 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. Ang factor niyan is 2x plus 1 and x plus 1. So ano yan ang factor ng denominator. Times ang factor ng x squared minus 1, that is x minus 1 and x plus 1. How about the factor of 2x squared minus 3x minus 1? Okay, so that is 2x minus 1 and x minus 1. So yan ang factor ng numerator and denominator. Next, tingnan natin yung mga factor nila. Una, 2x minus 1. Meron ba dito sa denominator 2x minus 1? Okay, meron. So, eliminate. So, that is equivalent to 1. Then, 2x plus 1. Meron din dito. 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. Then, x minus 1. Meron ditong x minus 1. And x plus 1. X plus 1. So, what is your answer? Okay, ano yung answer natin? Okay, very good. That is equivalent to 1. Dapat alam nyo yung how to factor the given functions. Kung hindi nyo alam, mali talaga kayo. Meron akong binigay na example last week dyan sa video ko on how to factor the given functions. Quadratic functions ito. Okay, tingnan mo lang doon how to factor the given equations. So the answer is 1. Okay, next, number 4. Ito yung quotient of the given function. Number 4. Quotient or division. So example number 4. So that is quantity of f over g times x equals f of x over g of x. Ito yung formula natin. So example number 4, ang given ng f of x is 2x squared minus x minus 1 over, ang g of x natin is 4x squared minus 1. Tandaan, to find the quotient of the given functions, tingnan natin yung numerator. It is factorable. So, factorable. And the denominator is factorable. So, you need to find the factor of the numerator and denominator. So, ano ba yung factor ng numerator natin? Okay, very good. That is 2x. Okay, so 2x plus 1 times x minus 1. Yan ang factor ng numerator natin. How about the denominator? Kanina, ano yon? So that is 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1. Okay, so what is your final answer? So ang final answer natin is merong 2x plus 1 dito, merong 2x plus 1 sa denominator, so eliminate. So the remaining value is x minus 1 over 2x minus 1. Ito na yung final answer natin. Okay. Shout out ni sir. Okay, shout out sa UIV. Blaze Sumalinog Divino. Okay, question about operations and functions. Kasi bukas mag-proceed na tayo sa rational equations. Mag-aral ka ng mabuti. Mag-aral. Kayla Montalvo. Okay, questions. Any clarifications? Wala na. Questions. Shout out tayo. Divine, si Ma'am Divine Chris Manggaron. None so far. Wow. Rochelle and Gomez Etchon, good evening. Okay. Yan lang muna siguro. Good evening po, sir. Okay, good evening, Lucas. Yes, Alexan Angel Sutelo, good evening. May tanong or wala? Proceed tayo sa... Andito ako nanood kasi na-miss kong mag-aral. Shout out sa UIV. Okay, wala nang tanong. Okay, sige, ituro ko sa iyo on how to find the factor. Factor natin yung given kanina. Sige. Example, factorable. Sir, paulit yung number 2. Okay, sige. Ulitin ko muna yung number 2. So, ang number 2, that is the difference of the given functions. So, ang number 2, that is the quantity of f minus g times x equals f of x minus g of x. So, ang given ng f of x is 2x minus 5 over 3 subtract to 6x plus 9 over 4. So, difference. So, to find the difference of these given functions, first, you need to... Okay, thank you, Sir Mark Angelo Castor. Okay, so, you need to find the LCD. So, ano yung LCD natin dito? So, ang LCD, mag-base tayo sa denominator. So, you need to multiply this one. 3 times 4, that is 12. So, yan ang LCD natin. Then, i-divide natin ang 12 sa denominator. This one, 3. Isa-isay natin ito ha. Step by step. So, 12 divided by 3, the result is 4 times the numerator, that is 2x minus 5. Okay, then subtract. Okay, subtract 12, divide it by 4, that is 3 times 6x plus 9. Okay, next, simplify. I-distribute natin isa-isa. So 4 times 2x, that is 8x. Then 4 times negative 5, that is negative 20. Then this one, negative 3 is, that is, okay, negative 18x. Then negative 3 times 9, that is negative 27 over 12. Okay. Next, i-simplify pa rin natin. So, simplify 18x or 8x minus 18x, like terms. So, 8 minus 18, that is negative 10x. The negative 20 minus 27, that is negative 47 over 12. Oh, ito na yung sagot kanina. Miss, sino yun? Miss, paulit daw. Kili Kuyugan. Okay, nakuha na Miss Ma'am Kili Kuyugan, yung number 2. Okay, nakuha na siguro. Sir, more example pa. Sige, turo ko muna yung factorization. Sige. How to find the factor and quadratic equation. You can use quadratic formula, or pag factorable na yung given, you need to factor. Okay. Tingnan natin. This one. 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. Ano yung factor niyan? Okay, to find the factor of this given quadratic equation, tingnan natin yung numerical coefficient of the first term. So, ang numerical coefficient of the first term is 2. I-multiply natin yan sa last term. So, 2 times 1, that is 2. Okay. 2 times 1, that is 2. Then, sige, multiply muna, factorization. 2 times 1, that is 2. Then, find the factor of 2, or what are the two numbers that if you multiply, the result is 2. And if you add the two numbers, the result is positive 3. So, hanapin muna natin yung factor ng 2. So, ano yung factor ng 2? That is 2 times 1, negative 2 times negative 1. Yan lang yung factor ng positive 2. So, but if you add the two numbers, the result dapat is positive 3. So, tingnan natin. Pag i-add natin yung negative 2 and negative 1, ang result niyan is negative 3. So, hindi ito factor ng negative 2 and 1, negative 1. How about 2 plus 3? Okay, that is positive 3. So, ang gagawin nyo is kunin yung 2x squared, yung first term, then plus yung 2 dito, factor. So, that is 2x. Lagyan ng x. Then, ito, plus 1, lagyan ng x, or that is x na lang, kasi understood na may 1. Then, plus, kopyahin natin yung last term. Okay. Diba? 2x squared. Ito, 2x plus x, that is 3x. But then, you need to regroup. I-regroup natin. So, i-regroup natin ito. Okay, i-regroup natin. So, ano yung common dito sa kanila? 2x squared plus 2x. Ano yung common? Pwede naman divide sa 2x squared, pwede rin sa 2x. Okay, very good. So, that is 2x. Next, 2x squared, divide 2x. Okay, that is x. Then, plus 2x, divide 2x, that is 1. Okay. Then, x plus 1, ano yung common sa kanila? Okay, very good. Pwede ma-divide sa x, pwede ma-divide sa 1. Okay, very good. That is 1. Pwede ma-divide sa x, pwede ma-divide sa 1. So, that is 1. Okay. So, x divide 1. Okay, very good. That is x. Then, 1 divide 1. That is positive 1. So, ano yung factor ng 2x squared plus 3x plus 1? Okay, isahin lang natin ito. X plus 1. X plus 1. Then, ito, 2x. Then, positive 1. So, meaning that is plus 1. So, ang factor ng 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 is x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. Okay. Sir, more example pa yung may denominator. Hihihi. Sige. Bukas naman. Bukas, i-discuss ko yung rational equations. Balik tayo sa rational equations kasi maraming nag-request ng rational equations. What are the difference between rational functions and rational equations? So, bukas na yan, Miss Alexan, Angel, M. Sotilo. Discuss ko yan bukas. Kasi may gagawin pa akong video for my students. Okay, shout out muna tayo. Gandang topic, sir. Sir Mark Angelo Castor, good evening. Okay, shout out. 5 minutes. Shout out to Sir Mark. Shout out to Gilo Orduña Martinez. And shout out to Kili Kuyugan. Shout out to Rochelle Sibayan, yung nag-comment lang, more sample sir, factoring. Meron akong Jeremy Geroche, meron akong video about factoring. Tingnan mo lang yun sa page ko. Quadratic equation. Quadratic equation lang yun. Okay. Uy, ano naman ito? Anong nangyari sa... okay. Okay. Yes, function pa ito, sir. Operations on functions. Sa senior high. Next week, mag-start na ako video tutorial sa grade 7 and grade 10. Every day yan. 7 p.m. Every 7 p.m. magla-live tayo. Starting nag-start na kahapon. Pero next week, yung i-discuss ko, math tutorials for grade 7 to grade 11. Kung hindi ako makapag-live, siguro mag-upload ako ng video about mathematics in junior high and senior high school. More examples, sir, factoring. Ito. What if x squared minus 9? Anong factor niyan? X squared minus 9. Okay, Mr. Jeremy Geroche. Okay, nice sir, gawa rin ako. Sige sir. Sayang kasing page mo sir. Marami ng followers, so dapat grade 8 kasi handle ko kaya na-miss ko yan. Nagturo ka sir sa senior high, Sir Mark? Okay, bright. Kuyawan ni sir ay. Bright. Okay, so this one, x squared minus 9. So ito, ang factor ng x squared is x times x, so that is x squared. Then how about negative 9? Ano yung factor ng negative 9? So ang factor ng negative 9, tingnan natin. Okay, what are the two numbers that if you multiply, the result is negative 9? Okay, so that is, ang factor niyan is negative 9 times 1. Diba? Pag negative 9 times 1, the result is negative 9. Then, negative 3 times positive 3. That is negative 9. But, if you add the two numbers, dapat, yung sagot is 0. So, that is negative 3 and positive 3. So, ang factor ng x squared minus 9 is x minus 3 and x plus 3. Opo, once. General math and statistics and probability. Okay. Statistics and probability. Ito, operations on functions, isa-isa lang. Example ay rational equations. Intro muna tayo. Paunahan ito ng sagot ha. Okay, so ito. Paano po pag may value si x? Example, f. Okay, example is f of x equals 2. So, i-substitute lang natin. For example, kanina yung sagot natin sa number, this one is 1. So, automatically, yung final answer natin is 1. So, how about yung question ni Jake, Lister, Fernandez, Octavo? How about example is f of x, f times g, din ang value ng x is 2. Okay. So, i-substitute lang natin yung value ng x. For example, ang sagot natin kanina is, ano ba yun? Example lang ito. Yung sagot natin is 2x plus 4. So, kung ano yung value ng x dito, i-substitute lang natin. For example, 2. So, value ng x is 2. I-substitute natin. So, 2 times 2 plus 4. So, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 4. So, that is 8. Pag mayroong value ang x. Okay. I-substitute lang natin sa final answer, Miss Jake Lister. Kung ano yung sagot, for example, pag walang value si x, ang sagot natin is 2x plus 4. Then, lagyan na natin ang value ang x, 2. Substitute lang natin dyan. Itong si x magiging 2. Okay. Bali, whole number po yung sagot. No. Po yung, yes, whole number. Bali, whole number po yung sagot. Whole number na ito, positive 8. Kung mayroong value ang x. Sir, paano po yung f composed of g times x? Okay, that is composition of functions. Ang composition of functions, for example, if we have f of x equals 2x plus 1 and g of x equals 3x plus 2, then ang question natin is f composed of g times x equals, so ang formula niyan is ito, f composed of g times x, so that is f times g of x. Kung ano yung given na una, f x, so kopyahin natin yung value ng f of x, so that is 2x plus 1. Tandaan, f of x, so that is 2x plus 1. Then, i-replace lang natin yung x. Ito. So, that is, i-replace the value of x by the g of x. So, ang value ng x nito is equivalent sa value ng g of x. So, that is 2 times, ano yung value ng g of x natin? Okay, very good. That is 3x plus 2, then plus 1. So, yung 3x plus 2, that is yung x kanina. I-replace lang natin. Then, simplify. 2 times 3x, that is 6x. Then, 2 times 2, that is 4 plus 1. Then, simplify again. 6x plus 5. Pag f composed of g. Okay. Si Jade of Las. Okay, nakuha na Miss Jade of Las. Pa-request po. Knapsack problem. Knapsack problem. Sige lang. Pa-request po ng quadratic inequality. Sige, yan lang muna. Okay. Shout out na. Knapsack problem. Apple Bangka. 6x plus 5. Okay. Hindi po ba 6x squared? Hindi 6x squared kasi 2 ito. Kung 2x times 3x, so magiging 6x squared. Since so lang ito, so 6x lang. Mr. Jake Lister. Iba yung constant 2 kaysa sa 2x. Okay? 6x lang, walang squared. Ito 2x. So ang x natin is ang value na ng g of x, that is 3x plus 2. Ay, copy. Okay. Pag kuha na. Okay, shout out to Jake Lester Fernandez Octavo and Jade Oplas and Ronin Review. Ronin Review. Pa-request po ng quadratic inequality. Sige. Request lang kayo ng request kasi next day or bukas yung na-request nyo, yan ang i-discuss ko. Okay po. 6x squared. Sir, naka-record po ba itong mga tutorials niyo para Yes po. Yes po, ma'am. Marami na akong video na na-upload, ma'am. Monet D. Rosario, ma'am Monet. Uploaded ito, ma'am. Good evening sa iyo, ma'am Monet. Sir, naka-record. Okay. Yan lang muna. Good evening everyone. And thank you for watching. Bukas na naman 7 PM ang topic natin is rational equation, solving rational equation. Yan ang i-discuss natin bukas. Naka-record po ito, Mamonet. Okay, thank you. Okay, good night and God bless us all. Tayo natin. More than. Good evening, Eliana Hernandez Tasik. Good evening po. Okay, meron ng 23. Hintayin natin yung iba. Shout out muna tayo kay Sir Mark Modinero Palomar and Aliana Hernandez Tasik. And yung iba, tingnan natin. Shout out muna tayo bago tayo mag-start. Good evening, Mizel Tumulak. Oriel Moldivilar, good evening. Okay, wala pa. So may nag-request kasi nito, operations and functions and composition of functions. Na late sila siguro. Late yung module nila. So matagal na ito. So nag-request. So binigyan tayo chance para makapag-discuss ulit live. So bukas, kung ano yung gusto nyo i-discuss natin, mag-comment lang kayo dyan. Request lang kayo. Okay, good evening everyone. Let's start. Pwede po linear equation, sir. Sige, bukas linear equation ang i-discuss natin, Miss Nizel Tumulak. Carl Jason Esparagusa Guanzon. 7 PM live tayo. Everyday na tayo mag-live. Everyday. Kasi shout out Pablo Jab. Harold Tulbatol, shout out. Pablo Jab. Okay. Start na tayo. So good evening everyone. Welcome to mathematics tutorial. So this evening we will discuss operations of functions, selected topics and composition of functions based on the given example. So given f of x equals 2x squared minus 1 and value of g of x is x minus 4 and h of x equals x squared minus x. So meron tayong question dito. So una, find f plus h times x. So that is operations of functions, that is sum. This one, letter B, is difference. Letter C is product. And letter D, that is the example of composition of functions. Okay, next, letter A muna tayo. So based on this formula, f, the quantity of f plus h times x. So that is sum. So formula is letter A, the quantity of f plus h times x equals, substitute lang natin yung x, that is f of x plus h of x. Next, ito yung sum. Let's find the value of f of x. Ano ba yung value ng f of x natin given value of f of x? Step by step natin ito para makuha talaga. So ang value ng f of x, yan ang given, x squared minus 1. So isulat lang natin yan, 2x squared minus 1 plus ito, sum. So plus value of h of x. Ano yung value ng, ano yung given value ng h of x? That is x squared minus x. So that is x squared minus x. So that is the value of h of x. Next, i-add natin kasi ito yung sum. So how to add this given? Ito na yung given natin. Ito na yung equation natin. So how to add this one? So, pag i-add natin, tanggalin muna natin yung parentheses. So pag i-add natin, make sure add only the like terms. Ano ba yung like terms natin dyan? Like terms, when we say like terms, the same variable. Ano ba yung variable, sir? Okay, ang variable, that is ito, yung x. Okay, so that is variable, the same variable and the same exponent. The same exponent. Okay, ito lang i-add natin. The same variable and the same exponent. Hindi tayo maka-add kung unlike terms. Kung hindi pareho yung exponent. So in this given, ito na yung equation natin. Ano yung like terms dito? So when we say like terms, the same variable and the same exponent. So ano yung i-add natin? So that is 2x squared and x squared. Like terms ba ito? Okay, yes, because the same variable, yan ang x, then the same exponent. So pwede natin ito i-add. So i-add muna natin yung numerical coefficient. Isa-isahin natin ito. Ano ba yung numerical coefficient? Ang numerical coefficient, makita mo yan before ang variable. Ito, 2. So sa x squared, merong 1 dito. So ito lang i-add natin, numerical coefficient. So 2 plus 1, that is 3. Then, how about ang x squared, sir? Okay, just copy the variable and exponent. Okay, so ito na, 3x squared. Next, how about negative x? Meron bang like terms dyan? Wala. So just copy. So negative x, then ang negative 1, wala ring like terms. So just copy. So ito na yung final answer natin. 3x squared minus x minus 1. That is the final answer. Okay. Question about sum. I-add lang natin yung like terms or the same variable and the same exponent. Okay. So ito na yung final answer for the sum. F plus h times x. So 3x squared minus x minus 1. Okay, next for letter B. Letter B na tayo. everyday magla-live tayo. Mag-base lang ako sa mga comments nyo dyan mamaya. I-discuss ko bukas. So, letter B. So, h minus g times x. So, ito yung difference. So, formula, quantity of h minus g times x equals h of x minus g of x. Again, substitute lang natin yung value ng h of x rather, subtract the value of g of x. So ano yung value ng h of x? So that is our given. So that is x squared minus x. Okay, that is the value of h of x. Then subtract or difference, subtract the value of g of x. Ano yung value ng g of x natin? Ito yung value ng h of x. Ito yung sign natin, difference. Then ano yung value ng g of x? So ang value ng g of x is x minus 4. Okay, so then simplify natin ito. Pag i-simplify natin, so make sure na ito negative sign, i-distribute mo yan isa-isa. So negative times x, that is negative x. The negative times negative 4, that is positive 4. Tandaan yung operations ng sign natin. Pag negative times negative, the result is positive. The negative times positive equals negative. Then positive times negative equals negative. And last one, positive times positive equals positive. Ito yung operation signs natin. Multiplication and division, ito yung gagawin ninyo. Pag negative times negative or negative divide negative, ang result niyan is positive. Then negative times positive, the result niyan is negative. Same dito. Negative times positive, so magiging positive 4. Okay? Then, combine like terms again. Like terms, the same variable and the same exponent. So, tingnan natin yung equation natin. X squared, mayroon bang like terms dyan? O mayroon bang kapareha dyan? Wala. So, just copy x squared. How about this one? X minus x. Okay. So, like terms yan. So, you need to add. Saan po nakuha yung x? Ang x, yan yung given natin. X squared minus x. Okay? Ito, x squared minus x, that is the value of h of x. And value of g of x is x minus 4. Okay? Next, distribute natin or simplify natin. Negative x minus x, that is, understood na may 1 dito, may 1. So, negative 1 minus 1, that is negative 2x. Then, plus 4. So, ito na yung sagot natin. Negative. Okay, nakuha na. Tanong. Bakit? Okay, wala nang tanong. For difference. Saan po yung nakuha ang x? Okay. Okay, next. Ito ha. Ang value ng h of x is ito, x squared minus x. Ito. Then, ang value ng g of x is x minus 4. Then, i-distribute lang natin yung negative sign. So, magiging negative x. The negative times negative 4 is positive 4. Then, combine like terms. So, ito na. X squared minus 2x plus 4. Okay. Next. For letter C, ito, multiplication or product. Iba yung product at saka addition. Dapat hindi kayo malito sa mga operations, mga sign. After this one, pa-request tayo para sa quadratic inequality. Sige, bukas. Tingnan lang natin bukas. Okay, for letter C, so that is F times H times X. So that is product. So that is the quantity of F times H times X equals F of X times H of X. Again, kung ano yung value ng f of x, yan ang i-substitute natin. So, ano yung value ng f of x natin? So, that is 2x squared minus 1. So, 2x squared minus 1 times, how about h times x? Okay, that is x squared minus x. Okay, product. When you see product, that is multiplication, the result of multiplication. So, okay. Sir, ang galing mo. Sir. Okay, next. Step by step natin. Product. Operation subtraction sa product na tayo. So, alam nyo ba yung FOIL method? So that is first, outer, inner, and last. So maggamit natin dito sa given na to. So first, ito 2x squared times x squared. Iba yung when you multiply this number with variable, iba yan sa addition. So for example, x times x, what is the answer? So when you multiply variable, just add the exponent. Okay, so that is x, copy the variable, and add the exponent. So ano yung exponent natin? So understood na may 1 dito, may 1, so that is x squared. How about, iba yung x plus x equals. So sa addition, i-add natin yung numerical coefficient, and kopyahin lang natin yung variable and exponent. So make sure dapat like terms yung ina-add natin. So that is 1 plus 1, so that is 2x. Ito yung pagkakaiba ng addition and multiplication. So when you multiply variable, you need to add the exponent, so magiging 2. Then pag addition, i-add lang natin yung numerical coefficient. Next dito, so may numerical coefficient dito na 1, so 2 times 1, that is 2. Then kopyahin natin yung variable, that is x. How about the exponent? Ang exponent natin is 2 and 2, so you need to add. So 2 plus 2, that is 4. Okay, next, first na tayo. Then outer, ito 2x squared times negative x. So 2x squared times negative x. So 2 times negative 1, so that is negative 2. Kopyahin natin yung variable, that is x. Then ang exponent nito is 1. Then dito is 2. I-add natin yan, so that is 3. Okay, pag i-add natin, that is 3. Next, ito, inner. So, negative 1 times x squared. So, negative times positive x squared. So, magiging positive x squared. Then, last. So, that is negative 1 times x, or negative x. Negative times negative, that is positive x. Okay, so that is your final answer. That is the final answer. Ito. This one. Negative 1 times x squared, that is negative pala. Negative x squared. Sorry. So, So, that is your final answer kasi wala na tayo i-simplify dito. So, 2x raised to 4 minus 2x raised to 3 minus x squared plus x. Ito yung final answer natin sa product of the given function. Okay, next. Next, everyday na tayo mag-live. Every 7 p.m. Okay, letter D. Sa letter D, matagal ako hindi naka-live kasi nasira yung tripod ko. So, simula ngayon, everyday na tayo magla-live. Mag-base lang ako sa mga comments nyo kung ano yung topic na gusto nyo i-discuss ko bukas. Okay, so letter D, that is example of composition of functions. So based on this formula, so that is the quantity of H composed of G times X equals, that is H times G of X. Again, in composition of functions, tingnan natin yung una. Ito yung given. So, ang h of x, ano yung value ng h of x? So, that is x squared minus x. Ito, x squared minus x. Yan ang value ng h of x. Next, replace x with the given value of g of x. So, lahat ng x dito, i-change natin ang value ng x minus 4. So, si x magiging x minus 4 raised to 2 subtract. Ang x nito is magiging x minus. So, lahat ng x dito, ang x na ito, magiging value na ng g of x. Then, simplify x minus 4 raised to 2, meaning, multiply mo yan kadalawa. So, x minus or multiply by this, by itself. So, x times x, x squared. Then, x times negative 4, negative 4x. Then, this one, negative 4x. Then, plus 16. So, the result is x minus 4 raised to 2, that is x squared minus 8x plus 16. Then, i-distribute natin ito yung negative sign. So, negative times x, that is negative x. The negative times negative 4, magiging positive 4. Then, combine like terms natin. Combine like terms. Ano ba yung like terms? Okay, the same variable and the same exponent. So, ito, x squared, walang partner or walang like terms. 8x and negative x. So, that is negative 9x. Okay, negative 8 minus 1, negative 8 minus 1, that is negative 9. Then, copy the variable. Then, ito, positive 16 plus 4, so that is 20. So, ito na yung final answer natin. X squared minus 9x plus 20 for composition of functions. Okay. Question. Okay. Kung mayroong question dyan, pwede kayong mag-comment para masagot natin. Okay, wala nang tanong. Okay, bukas, anong gusto nyo i-discuss ko bukas? Just comment lang kayo. Comment para paghandaan natin bukas. So, anong gusto nyo i-discuss ko bukas? Shout out muna tayo sa nag-comment, lahat na nag-comment dito. Okay, shout out to Princess Joy Watin Arao, so Ilongga ni ay Ilonggo. Good evening Marianet Bungo. Good evening Bidaflor Babaranchua, good evening. Oriel Villar, Giselle, and Harold Batol, pa shout out. Pablo Jab, Giselle Tumulak, marami po akong natutunan dahil sa iyo, sir. Okay, thank you. Francis Dominic Lim Lucin, good evening. And Francis Mary Grace, sino ito? Mary Grace, good evening. Nika Apple May Gabriel, good evening sa iyo. Joshua Margati, saan po ba? Okay, sir, baka po pwede another example of letter D. Okay, sa letter D, sige. Sir, saan nakuha yung 9x po? Negative 9x. Ito negative 9x, that is negative 8x. Ito, negative 8x and negative x. Like terms yan. Understood? May 1 dito. So, negative 8 minus 1. So, that is negative 9. Then, copy the variable. So, that is negative 9x. Okay? Si Monet D. Rosario. Ma'am, good evening, Monet D. Rosario. Kuha yung 9x. Negative 9x yan, ma'am. Yung negative 9x dito natin nakuha sa negative 8x and negative x. Like terms. So, i-add natin. Then, copy the sign. So, 8 plus 1. That is 9. Then, copy the sign. That is negative. So, that is negative 9x. Parabola po and how to find the vertex. Sige. Oo nga, sir. Pwede palit ulit sample ng D. Sige. How about this one? Baliktarin natin. That is composition of functions. Sige. Sample sa letter D. I-replace lang natin kung ano yung. How about baliktarin natin? Kanina, H composed of G. How about this one? G composed of H of X. Okay, pag ito, so that is G times H times X. H of X. So again, tingnan natin yung first dito, G of X. Ano ba yung value ng G of X natin? So that is X minus 4. So X minus 4. Then, i-replace natin yung value ng X sa value ng H of X. So, ang value nito magiging equals anong value ng H of X? That is X squared minus X then minus 4. So, ito na yung final answer natin kasi hindi natin masimplify. So, X squared minus X minus 4. Ito na yung final answer. So, ang X, this one, ito yung value niyan. That is the value of H of X. X squared minus X. Okay, that is the final answer. Baka po pwede pa i-discuss ang addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of rational functions po. Sige. Pagbibigyan ko kayo, maghanap ako ng another example. Okay. So, how about tapos na ito, mag-base lang tayo sa given this one para marami kayong matutunan this evening. Okay. So, since tapos na yung F and X, how about F plus G times X? So, ito, iba yung given natin kanina. So, ito, F plus G times X. So, that is F of X plus G of X. So, ang F of X natin is 2X squared minus 1 plus, ito yung sign, x minus 4. So x minus 4. Then combine like terms. So 2x squared, walang partner dyan or walang ibang terms kagaya nito, so that copy. So just copy 2x squared. How about x? Meron bang pareha? So wala. So plus x, then this one negative 4, negative 1. So i-add 1 plus 4, so that is 5. Then copy the sign, so that is negative 5. So ito na yung sagot sa F plus G. Okay. Okay. Okay lang. How about another one? So F minus G. So ito, F minus G times X. Try natin. I-change natin yung sign. So F minus G times X. So that is f of x, again that is 2x squared minus 1. Subtract, kasi ito ang sign. Value of g of x, that is x minus 4. So equals, kopyahin muna natin yung una, 2x squared minus 1. Din ito, tandaan, i-distribute mo yan isa-isa. So negative times x, so that is negative x. The negative times negative 4, that is positive 4. So then combine like terms, 2x squared, then minus x, then negative 1 plus 4, so that is positive 3. Ito, 4 minus 1, that is positive 3. So that is F minus G times X. Okay. How about multiplication? Multiplication. Bukas i-discuss ko yung quotient of functions kasi hindi ko yan ito na-discuss dito. Sa quotient of functions, pag hindi ma-factor yung numerator and denominator, so kung ano yung given, that is your final answer. So, for example, dito, sa multiplication tayo. Ano ba dito ang hindi pa? Okay. F times G times X equals F of X times G of X. The F of X natin is 2x squared minus 1 times ang g of x is x minus 4 using FOIL again. So first, ito 2x squared minus times x, that is 2 times 1, that is 2. Copy the variable, then understood na may 1 dito, so i-add natin yung exponent, so that is 2x cubed. Then 2x squared times negative 4. So negative 4 times 2, that is negative 8. Then copy the variable and exponent, that is negative 8x squared. Then inner, negative 1 times negative x, or negative 1 times x, that is negative x. Then last term, so negative 1 times negative 4, that is positive 4. Then, ito na yung final answer kasi wala namang like terms dito. So that is 2x cubed minus 8x squared minus x plus 4. Okay. Diyan muna tayo. So bukas, anong gusto nyo i-discuss natin bukas? Comment lang kayo. Hey, good evening Mr. Alexander Parel. Good evening sa iyo. Then kay Ma'am Monet Di Rosario, good evening sa iyo ma'am. Or sino ba ito? Sige, good evening. Then Alessandra 2, thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Mahirap kasi ngayon sa module yung math kasi walang mag-explain. So ito lang. Ito lang pampawala stress ko. At least Okay, good evening sa inyong lahat. Comment kayo kung anong i-discuss natin bukas. Parabola po and how to find the vertex. So sige, try natin yan bukas. Parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, and circle. Ay, munit di serious. When gagamitin ang foil? Ang foil pag ito yon. Ang gamitin natin pag kung foil, kung dalawang terms dito sa f of x at dalawa rin dito sa g of x. For example, x plus 2, dalawang terms yan, and x plus 1, dalawang terms yan. So that is, we will use foil method. Kung x cube plus 2x plus 3 times x plus 2, dapat isa-isahin natin ito kung ito yung given natin. Pero pag 2 terms lang lahat ng given, ito 2 terms rin, you will use foil method. Okay, foil, hindi gagamitin yung foil sa division, sa multiplication yan. Foil gamitin sa division, ha? Kapag po division, hindi multiplication. Pag dalawang terms, foil method ang ginagamit ko. Okay, bukas anong i-discuss natin based on your comments? Saan na kayo sa GenMath? Pampawala stress ko lang to. GenMath, saan na kayo? Ano na yung topic niyo sa GenMath? Rational functions, rational equations, rational inequalities, asymptotes. Okay, sino ito? Alessandra 2. Yes. Yan ang ginagamit ko pag dalawang terms yung minumultiply. Dalawang terms sa kabila, dalawa rin sa kabila. So x plus 2 times x plus 2, gamitan niya ng foil method. Pero ito yung yan x cube plus 2x plus 3. Okay, rational sir. Paula Alexandra, anong rational? Solving rational equation or rational inequality? Bukas. Marami example natin yan bukas kung rational equations. Solving rational equations. Anong grade po to? Grade 11 po sa senior high. Pero magdi-discuss din ako grade 7 to grade 11 mathematics. And pwede rin mathematics in the modern world kung gusto nyo. Okay, so that's all for today. Good night and good evening everyone. May God bless us all. Good evening. Good evening everyone. Welcome to mathematics tutorial. Hintayin natin muna yung iba. Pag more than 25 viewers, mag-start na tayo. Okay, shoutout muna tayo kay good evening Miss Buenaflor Babaran Chua. Shoutout sa iyo Miss Buenaflor Babaran Chua. Good evening everyone. 24 viewers, 23. Okay, 24. Alexander Farrell, Julian Nicole Fiji, good evening. Good evening, Raid Morn. Good evening. Klaro ba yung boses ko? Klaro ba? Maklaro? Klaro. Ang hina ng boses ko. Okay, there are 38 viewers. Mag-start na tayo. 39. Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome to mathematics tutorial. So today we will discuss on how to solve for rational equations. So there are rules in solving rational equations. So number 1, you have to eliminate the rational expression in the equation by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD. So LCD is least common denominator. Then ang number 2, rule number 2, you need to solve the equation. And number 3, you need to check your solution. So kayo na bahala ang mag-check mamaya kung tama yung sagot natin. So proceed to example number 1. So we have to eliminate the rational expression in the equation by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD. Saan natin makita yung LCD natin? Okay, makita natin ito sa denominator kasi least common denominator. Okay, for example number 1, we have 2 over 5 equals 2x minus 3 over 4x minus 5. So hanapin natin yung LCD na based on this given example so that we can eliminate the rational expression in the equations by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD. So number 1, we have 2 over 5 equals 2x minus 3 over 4x minus 5. So solve for the value of x based on this given example. So we have to find the LCD. So ano ba yung LCD natin dito? Tandaan, to find the LCD, kung ano yung denominator. Tandaan na, kung ano yung denominator, that is your LCD. Klaro pa sa iyang klaro pa sa iyang gugma. Okay. So kung ano yung denominator, that is your LCD. So based on this given example, ano yung denominator natin, that is our LCD. So ang LCD natin ito is 5 times 4x minus 5. Multiply both sides of the equation. So multiply natin ito. So that is 5 times 4x minus 5. Okay, that is example number 1. Next, you have to eliminate the rational expression in the equation by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD. But how? Okay, you need to i-divide natin. So 5 times 4x minus 5, divide it by 5. So ma-eliminate natin yung 5, ito, and this one. So remaining value is 4x minus 5. Then i-multiply mo yan sa numerator, that is 2, equals this one. 5 times 4x minus 5 over or divide 4x minus 5, ma-eliminate yung 4x minus 5, 4x minus 5, so remaining is 5 times the value of the numerator, that is 2x minus 3. Step by step natin, pero merong shortcut dyan. Okay, so first time pa na nito, so we have to step by step process para maintindihan talaga. Then i-distribute natin yung positive 2 each term. Okay, So 2 times 4x, that is 8x. Then 2 times negative 5, that is negative 10. Then equals, then itong 5 distribute natin. So 5 times 2x, that is 10x. Then 5 times negative 3, that is negative 15. Then combine like terms. Ano yung like terms? Okay, the same variable and the same exponent. So before we will combine like terms, i-transpose natin yung variable dito sa kabila and yung whole number or constant dito sa kabila. So 8x, then this one 10x, positive 10x, i-transpose natin yan sa other side, magiging negative 10x equals negative 15. Then itong negative 10, i-transpose natin sa other side, magiging positive 10. Okay. Next, simplify. 8x minus 10x, that is negative 2x equals negative 15 plus 10. Okay, that is negative 5. Then, divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 2. So, the value of x is negative 5 divide negative 2. So, negative times negative magiging positive over 2. So, ito na yung value of x. Okay. Kayo na ang bahala ang mag-check. Kasi alam ko tama ito. Okay. Next. Or, in decimal form, that is, ito yung exact form natin. Kasi madali lang ito pag i-substitute natin sa given kung mag-checking na tayo. So in decimal form, that is 2.5 decimal form, or in mixed number, that is 2 and 1/2. Equal lang yan sila. 5 over 2 in decimal form, that is 2.5, and in mixed number, that is 2 and 1/2. Pero yung exact form ito. Kasi madali lang ito pag i-checking natin using this answer. Or, sir, saan mo kinuha yung negative 2 para ma-divide? Ito, negative 2x. Divide both sides by negative 2 para ma-eliminate natin ito. Then, ang remaining is x. Ma'am Monet Rosario. Diba ma'am, negative 2x equals negative 5. Then, how to find the value of x? Dapat wala nang katabi dito si x. So, i-divide natin both sides by negative 2. Then, negative 2. So, x is negative times negative. So, the result is positive 5 over 2. Okay. So, that is the value of x. That is x equals 5 over 2. Negative 2. Okay. Ang negative 2x, ito, 8x minus 10x. 8x minus 10x. Okay. Negative, ito, negative 10x plus 8x. So, that is negative 2. Okay na ma'am. Okay, 8x minus 10x, that is negative 2. Okay, question para mag-proceed tayo sa number 2. Good evening Ma'am Monet Rosario, si Claire Ann Calizura. Okay, wala nang tanong for number 1. Proceed tayo sa example number 2. Wala na? Okay, wala nang tanong. Wala na ring sagot. Okay, joke lang. Okay, Kevin Hiromo. Good evening. Wala nang tanong. So, let's proceed to number 2. Number 2. Ito. Kulangin yung whiteboard natin. Ito ba? Sure. Okay, shout out. Shout out muna tayo. More example pa po, sir. Okay. Maraming example. There are 4 example, but if we have time, dagdagan pa natin yan mamaya. Okay. Tagal. Hindi ma-erase. Okay, question lang kayo, then sagutan ko mamaya. Okay, isa pang example. Okay, number 2. Okay, number 2. So we have 6 over x squared minus 4x plus 3. Subtract 1 over x minus 3 equals 1 over 4x minus 4. So complicated ito. So based on that given equation or rational equations, tingnan natin yung denominator. Ito, x squared minus 4x plus 3 and 4x minus 4. So how to find the LCD? So paano natin mahanap yung LCD? So number 2, dapat or kailangan natin i-factor yung denominator kasi it is factorable. So that is 6 over, okay, ano yung factor ng x squared minus 4x plus 3? So sa factoring muna tayo. X squared minus 4x plus 3. So alam naman natin yung factor ng x squared. Pag 1 lang numerical coefficient, automatically that is x times x. Okay. Ang dalawa ng number ang hanapin natin. So based on this given equation or this is quadratic equation, so mag-base tayo sa last term, that is positive 3. Okay, so what are the two numbers that if you multiply, the result is positive 3, and if you add the two numbers, dapat ang result is negative 4. So hanapin natin yung factor ng 3. So that is 3 times 1, diba? 3 times 1, the result is positive 3. Then if you add these two numbers, the result is positive 4. But ang hinahanap natin pag i-add ang dalawang numbers, dapat ang result is negative 4. Okay, negative 4. Sir, baka naman po pwede paturo po about sa domain and range of rational functions. Sige, bukas i-discuss ko yan. Domain and range of rational functions. Okay, so 3 and 1, pag i-multiply natin ito, the result is positive 3. But if we add the two numbers, the result is 4. Next, ano pang factor ng positive 3? Okay, that is negative 3 times negative 1. Diba, if we multiply negative 3, back to basic muna tayo. Negative 3 times negative 1, ang result niyan is positive 3. Then, if we add these two numbers, the result is negative 4. So, ano yung factor ng x squared minus 4x plus 3? So, ang factor is x minus 3 and x minus 1. Ito. Okay. So, 6 over x minus 3 times x minus 1. Okay. Yan ang factor ng denominator. Next. Meron pa. I-step by step natin. Kasi mahirap kung magdiretso-diretso tayo. Mahirap ngayon kasi online class, modular class. So, ito tutorial pampawala stress lang to ginagawa ko. 3 and 1 ay mali po pala. Negative 3 and okay, sir, pwede po paturo sa rational inequality. Okay, bukas i-discuss natin yung domain and range of rational functions or equations and rational inequality. Bukas na yan, 7 p.m. So next, hindi pa tayo tapos. So then subtract 1 over x minus 3. So just copy kasi hindi na ito factorable. Then equals 1 over ito. Factor pa ba ito? 4 times negative 4. 4x minus 4. Ano yung factor ng 4x minus 4? Sige daw. Klase ah. Ano yung factor ng 4x minus 4? Okay, very good. Common sa kanila is 4. So times 4x minus 4, that is x, then negative 4 divide 4, that is negative 1. So ang factor niyan is 4 times x minus 1. Okay, next. Yan ang factor ng 4x minus 4. Okay, let's proceed. For number 2, so hanapin natin yung LCD. Ano yung LCD natin? So, to find the LCD, kung ano yung nasa denominator, that is your LCD. So, ano yung LCD natin? So, ang LCD natin is ito. Wait muna. LCD natin is i-resume muna natin ito. So, ang LCD natin, kung ano yung nasa denominator, that is our LCD. So, una, x minus 3. Isa yan sa mga LCD. X minus 1. Okay. X minus 3, meron na. X minus 1, meron na. And, positive 4. O, pwede rin natin ilagay dito ang positive 4. Pwede rin sa unahan. Next, i-divide natin. So, 4 times x minus 3 times x minus 1. I-divide natin yan sa x minus 3 times x minus 1. So, ma-eliminate natin yung x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 3, x minus 3. So, remaining is 4 times the numerator, that is 6. Okay. Then, subtract this one. 4 times x minus 3 times x minus 1. I-divide natin sa x minus 3. So, ma-eliminate ang x minus 3. Okay. X minus 3. X minus 3 ma-eliminate. So, remaining is 4 times x minus 1 times 1. Oh, ito pa rin yung sagot. Equals, okay. Next, 4 times x minus 1. Ito, ma-eliminate yung 4 and x minus 1. So, remaining is x minus 3 times 1. Ito pa rin yung sagot. Okay. Nakuha. Question. Tanong muna. 4 and 6 matitira. Okay, very good. 4 and 6. Ano ito? Next, we need to simplify. So, simplify natin to find the value of x. So, 4 times 6, that is 24. Then, i-distribute natin ito. So, negative 4 times x, that is negative 4x or minus 4x. The negative 4 times negative 1, that is positive 4. Kasi negative times negative, magiging positive. Then equals x minus 3. Next, combine lahat ng may variable sa dito na side and whole number sa kabilang side. So, negative 4x, transpose natin ito, magiging negative x equals negative 3. And this one, positive 4, magiging negative 4. And this one, magiging negative 24. 4. Okay. Tingnan natin. Tama ba? Check. Gets po. Okay. Nakuha. Isa-isahin natin para makuha talaga. Next. Negative 4x minus x. So, understood may 1 dito. So, negative 4 plus or minus 1, that is negative 5. Add the numbers and copy the sign. Then, copy the variable, that is negative 5x equals negative 4 minus 4 minus 24. So, this is 28 plus 3, that is 31. So, that is negative 31. Then, divide both sides by negative 5. Then, negative 5. So, what is the value of x? So, ang x natin is negative, divide negative, magiging positive 31 over 5. Ito, ma-eliminate na ito. Okay. So, ang answer natin is 31 over 5. 31 over 5 in exact form. In decimal form, that is 6.2. Or, in mixed number, that is 6 and 1/5. Pero ito dapat yung tamang sagot natin. Exact form. Ito decimal, ito yung mixed number. Okay, question. Okay, very good. CJ Dalisay, 31 over 5. Oh, meron pa tayong wait lang, pinapawisan ako. Pampawala stress lang ito, ha. You get okay, very good, Mr. Joaquin. Shout out Clyde. Huy, ano ito? Okay, wala na. Question. Wala nang tanong. Questions number 2. Okay, mag-proceed tayo sa number 3. Number 3, mataas ito ba? Question. Wala nang tanong. Any questions for number 2? Para masagot natin. Wala na. Question. Okay. Para may interaction tayo. Wala. So, let's proceed to wala. Okay, wala pong tanong. Gets na gets po. Okay. So, let's proceed to number 3. Sige daw, unahan nyo ako kung ano yung sagot number 3. So, number 3, dapat you need to factor the denominator if it is factorable para mahanap nyo yung tamang LCD. So that you can eliminate the rational expression, the given equation. Okay. Bukas live tayo. Live tayo morning at saka evening. Dalawang session bukas. Rational domain and range and rational inequality. And solve problems involving rational equations. Okay, let's proceed to number 3. So, ang number 3, so that is x plus 3 over x plus 7. Subtract, diretso na ha, 2x minus 4, 2x minus 14 pala, 14, okay, 14 ba ito? Okay, 14 over, okay, factor ng x squared plus 3x minus 28. So what are the two numbers that if you multiply, the result is negative 28, and if you add the two numbers, the result is positive 3. Okay, very good. That is 7 and negative 4. Kasi if we multiply 7 times negative 4, the result is negative 28. Then if we add these two numbers, the result is positive 3. So that is x plus 7 times x minus 4. Then equals x minus 2 over x minus 4. Okay, next. Solve. So you need to find the LCD. Ano yung LCD natin? Okay, very good. Ang LCD natin, kung ano yung value ng denominator, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, very good. That is x plus 7. X, Mr. Ryan. Yay, okay. Mr. Ryan Sapin. Okay, so dito, ano yung LCD natin? Kung ano yung denominator, that is our LCD. So, ang LCD natin is x plus 7 times x minus 4. Multiply both sides. So, that is x plus 7 times x minus 4. Then, simplify. This one, x plus 7 times x minus 4, i-divide natin yan sa x plus 7, ma-eliminate yung x plus 7 and x plus 7. So, remaining value is x minus 4 times the numerator, that is x plus 3. Then, subtract this one, x plus 7 times x minus 4, i-divide natin yan sa x plus 7 times x minus 4, the result is 1. So, subtract ito. 1 ha, i-divide natin ito, the result is 1 times the numerator, that is 2x minus 14. Then, equals this one, eliminate. So, remaining value is x plus 7 times x minus 2. Okay. So, LCD is x plus 7 and x minus 4. Next, simplify using FOIL method. This one, x times x, that is x squared. Then, x times positive 3, so that is 3x. Then, negative 4 times x, that is negative 4x, and negative 4 times positive 3, that is negative 12. Then this one, distribute. So negative 1 times 2x, that is negative 2x. Then negative 1 times negative 14, so magiging positive 14. Then equals ito, i-FOIL din. So x times x, that is x squared. Then x times negative 2, that is negative 2x. Then 7 times x, that is positive 7x. Then positive 7 times negative 2, that is negative 14. Then combine like terms. Okay, combine like terms. Diba ang taas? So combine natin. So ito x squared, lahat ng variable dito sa left side. So x squared, ito, then ito, transpose natin ito, magiging x squared. Then 3x plus 3x minus 4x. Then this one minus 2x, lahat ng may x. Then ito 2x magiging positive 2x. Then ito magiging negative 7x equals lahat ng whole number. So this one negative 14. Then this one magiging negative 14. Positive, transpose natin yan, magiging negative. Then ito, negative 12. So that is positive 12. Then simplify. X squared minus x squared. Ma-eliminate. Eliminate. Then 2x plus 2x ma-eliminate. Then ma-eliminate. So remaining value is negative 4 minus 7. That is negative 11. Plus 3. So that is negative 8x. Negative 8x equals negative 14 minus 14, that is negative 28, plus 12, so that is negative 16. So equals negative 16. Then divide both sides by negative 8. Negative 8. So what is the value of x? So x is negative 16 divide negative 8. The value of x is 2. Diba? Agay. Aliksan in allows load o 200 MB ra. Okay. So the value of x is positive 2. Okay. So any questions regarding in number 3? Tanong. Mahirap ito. Mataas yung solusyon. Pero ang sagot is positive 2. Tanong. Bakit negative 3? Positive 2. Positive 2. Negative divide negative, magiging positive. So the answer is positive 2. Okay, question? Tanong para masagot natin yung mga katanungan nyo, mga madlang people. Tanong? Wala nang tanong? Sige, question. Yes, sir. Sir, Alexan Angel is Sotilo. Answer. Kana. Okay kayo, Ryan Sapin. Okay, wala nang tanong. Let's proceed to number 4. Number 4, ito madali lang ito. Number 4. Sige daw. Try to answer number 4. May tips kayo paano maka-factor ng mabilis? Yes. Dapat alam niyo yung process on how to factor. Hanapin nyo lang yung factor ng dalawang number. Example nito 28 and 3. Dito kayo mag-base pag numerical coefficient dito is 1. This one 28, tandaan lang ha, maghanap ka ng dalawang numbers na if you multiply, the result is negative 28. Then if you add the two numbers, dapat ang result is positive 3. So kunin mo lahat ng factor ng 28, then i-add mo lahat yung dalawang number. Dapat kung ano yung result, if kung mayroong result na positive 3, so yan yung dalawang number na factor. Miss Alexan Angel M. Sotilo, kunin mo lahat ng factor ng 28, then i-add mo lahat. Kung ang result is positive 3, yan yung dalawang number na factor. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 4. So bukas domain and range tayo of rational functions. Balik-balik lang kasi naulihi-ulihi. Ulihi. Saya Tagalog. Okay, shout out muna tayo kay Ryan Sapin, Alexan Angel Sotelo, Ten Joaquin, Generos Rivera. Tagal mag-erase. Comment lang kayo kung ano yung i-discuss natin bukas. Dalawang session bukas, morning and afternoon. or evening rather, 7 p.m. and bukas mag-post lang ako kung what time tayo morning mag-live. Okay, number 3 factor is sure? Ay, lalaki ka pala. Alexan Angel M. Sotilo. Sorry. Lalaki pala ito. Okay, let's proceed to number 4. So that is 8 over x squared minus 25. So ito, tingnan natin. So ang factor niyan is 8 over x times x. So negative 25. What are the two numbers that if you multiply, the result is negative 25? And if you add the two numbers, the result is 0. So that is positive and negative 5. Okay, sorry for inconvenience, madlang people. Okay, tingnan natin yung answer nyo. Maganda pag may interaction. So number 3. So ito na yung factor number 4, x minus 5 and x plus 5. Sana yung salamin ko? Wait lang muna ha. Ito pala. Next, ayusin natin. Then subtract. Mamaya na. 2 over x minus 5 equals 1 over, so 2x plus 10. Ano yung factor nyan? Common. So that is 2 times 2x divide 2, that is x, plus 10 divide 2, that is 5. So that is 2 times x plus 5. So ano yung LCD natin? Ang LCD is, una is x plus 5 LCD, pangalawa is x minus 5, and pangatlo is 2. So times 2. Okay, the answer is negative 13. Are you sure? Okay, tingnan natin mamaya, Mr. Seiji Dalisay. So x plus 5 times x minus 5 times 2, i-divide yan natin dito sa denominator, so remaining is 2. So 2 times 8, then subtract ito, x minus 5 ma-eliminate, so remaining is x plus 5 times 2 times 2 equals ito, 2 times x minus 5, ang 2 ma-eliminate, x plus 5, so remaining is x minus 5 times 1. Then simplify, so this is 16, subtract, this one is 4. Okay, 4, okay, isa-isahin natin ha. So that is x plus 5 times 2 times 2, that is 4, equals x minus 5. Isa-isahin natin para answer na natin ng tamang sagot. So that is 16, then subtract 4 times x, that is 4x, 4 times 5, that is dyan sa math Example number 1. Functions equal to 0. Tandaan yan ha. The value that makes the rational functions equal to 0. So saan na tayo nakabase pag 0 sa hinahanap? Sa numerator. Dito lang tayo nakabase sa numerator pag zeros ang hinahanap natin. So based on that given functions or equations, what is the zeros of that given? So nakabase tayo sa numerator, and the value that makes the rational functions equal to 0. So that is, so ang numerator is 3x plus 2. Equate lang natin yan sa 0, so magiging equal 0. Next, 3x equals, i-transpose natin yung positive 2 sa kabila, magiging negative 2. Then divide both side by 3, by 3. So the value of x equals negative 2 over 3. So that is the 0. So the 0 of that given function is negative 2 over 3. Why? Because if we substitute negative 2 over 3 sa equation, it makes the rational equations equal to 0. So ito na yung sagot natin. That is negative 2 over 3. Okay? Next. How about for intercepts? That is x and y intercept. How to find the x-intercept? Letter B. Tandaan, ito yung shortcut. To find this value or this x-intercept, substitute 0 for y and solve for x. Okay, substitute 0 for y and solve for x. Ito yung shortcut natin. Pag x-intercept, naka-base tayo sa numerator pa rin. Numerator. Okay, naka-base pa rin tayo sa numerator. Kung sundin natin yung rule ng x-intercept, that is y equals 3x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. Substitute 0 for substitute 0 for y and solve for x. So magiging 0 ito equals 3x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. I-cross multiply natin yan. So 0 times the value of the denominator, so that is 0. So equals 3x plus 2. Then simplify, substitute or distribute natin or i-transpose natin yung positive 2. So magiging 3x equals negative 2. Then divide both side by 3. So that is x equals negative 2 over 3. So the same pa rin yung sagot natin sa zeros and x-intercept kasi naka-base tayo sa numerator. Tandaan yan. Ang 0, naka-base tayo sa numerator. Ang x-intercept, naka-base pa rin tayo sa numerator. Okay. So kung may tanong, comment lang. Okay. Tandaan, zeros, naka-base tayo sa numerator pag hindi factorable yung given. Substitute all x values. Yes, that is the but pwede rin naka-base tayo sa numerator pag hindi factorable yung given. Okay, so that is x-intercept negative 2 over 3. How about yung y-intercept? So to find the y-intercept, okay, saan tayo naka-base pag y-intercept? So that is how to find or to solve for the y-intercept natin. So that is the last term of the numerator and denominator. So that is y equals 3x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. To find the y-intercept, tandaan, ang last term ng numerator, that is 2, and last term ng denominator, that is the value of y-intercept. Kasi magiging 0 na yung x, mag 0. So, yung y-intercept is 2 over 1, or that is 2. Tandaan, pag y-intercept, that is the constant term of the numerator and denominator. Okay. Kuha. Okay, very good. That is the constant term of the numerator and denominator. Okay, nakuha na. Next, next is for the asymptotes. So dito na, number letter A, B, and C ito. Next, for letter D, i-erase muna natin. Sana yung eraser ko. Bakit nawala? Ito. I-erase muna natin. Okay, for letter C or letter D, asymptote. For letter D, asymptote, unahin natin yung vertical asymptote. Okay, pag vertical asymptote naman ang hinahanap natin, naka-base tayo sa denominator. Tandaan ito, denominator. Okay, vertical asymptotes. Pag vertical asymptotes naman, naka-base tayo sa saan? Naka-base tayo sa denominator. Tandaan yan ha. So ang given is y equals 3x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. I-equate lang natin yung denominator sa 0. So ang denominator natin is 2x plus 1 equals 0. So 2x equals negative 1. Divide both side by 2. Divide both side by 2. So ang vertical asymptote natin is x equals negative 1 over 2. So that is the vertical asymptote. That is negative 1 over 2. Naka-base tayo sa denominator. How about horizontal asymptote? Tandaan, sa letter E na tayo. So that is horizontal. Horizontal asymptote. Merong tatlong restrictions yung horizontal asymptote. So una, if n is less than m, ang horizontal niyan is y equals 0. Sir, ano yung n and m? Ang n is the exponent of the leading coefficient of the numerator. And yung m, that is the exponent of the leading coefficient of the denominator. Okay. if the exponents of the leading coefficient of the numerator is less than m, so horizontal asymptote niyan is 0. How about n equals m? What is the horizontal asymptote? So horizontal asymptote is y equals a over b. Saan natin makita yung value ng a over b? That is the numerical coefficient of the leading term of the numerator and the denominator. Ito yung numerical coefficient of the leading term of the numerator and denominator. And last restriction, if n is greater than m, ang y-intercept natin is there is no horizontal asymptote. Yan ang tandaan. Una, first restriction, if n is less than m, ang horizontal asymptote niya is 0. If n equals m, ang horizontal asymptote niyan is a over b. If n is greater than m, no horizontal asymptote. So based on this given example, so that is y equals 3x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. What is the value of n in the numerator? So ang exponent ng leading coefficient is 1, it's 1, and ang exponent ng denominator is 1. So saan yung restriction natin? It is 1, 2, or 3. Saan natin makita? Exponent ng numerator is 1, ang exponent ng denominator is 1. So they are equal. So restriction number 2. So n equals m. So the value or the horizontal asymptote is a over b. And that is 3, ang value ng a, and 2, ang value ng b. So that is 2 over, or 3 over 2. So that is the horizontal asymptote. Okay. Next. Can't relate. Tingin mo. Okay lang yan. Next. I-summarize natin. Summarize. Summarize. Okay. So una, ang 0 saan natin makita? So letter A, zeros. Letter B, x-intercept. Letter C, y-intercept. Letter D, vertical asymptote. And letter E, horizontal asymptote. Okay, itong summarize natin. So pag yes, pwede magtanong. Yes, Ayen. Ano yung tanong mo? Sige. Sagutin ko muna yung tanong mo. Sino to? Sige. Wait lang. Sige. Question Miss Ayen, Austria. Sino ba to? Sige daw. Ano yung tanong mo, Mr. Ayen? Ay, Miss Ayen pala. Yes, ano yung tanong mo? Okay. Pag zeros, ang hinahanap natin, saan na tayo nakabase? Saan? Sa 0 sa numerator. Sa numerator, so that is 3x plus 2, that is equivalent to negative 2 over 3. Pwede lang matamatahin natin. Sa x-intercept, naka-base tayo sa, pag x-intercept, naka-base tayo sa numerator pa rin. So that is negative 2 over 3 pa rin. Sa y-intercept, okay, the constant of the numerator and the denominator, that is 2 over 1 or 2. Vertical asymptote, naka-base tayo sa denominator. So it is negative 1 over 2. And yung horizontal asymptote, mayroong restrictions. Pag the same ang exponent, so that is a over b. So that is 3 over 2. So ito na yun. Ito na yung shortcut. Diba, madali lang how to identify the zeros. Ay, pre-cal pala sinasabi kasi. Ano yung topic mo sa pre-cal, Miss Ayen? Okay, so number 2. Number 2 is shortcut natin. Sige daw. Ano yung value ng zeros sa number 2? Sige daw. Ang makasagot, bigyan ko ng load na 15. Sige daw. Number 2, find the zeros, intercept, asymptote of the rational functions. Bigyan ko kayo ng 5 minutes to answer. First, kung sinong makasagot una, siya ang bibigyan ko ng load na 15. Sige daw. Sa number 2, find the zeros, intercepts, and asymptotes. Paunahan lang. Sige. 15x minus 3 over 18x plus 6. Find the zeros, intercepts, and asymptote of that given rational functions. Sige. Paunahan. Ano yung value ng zeros niyan? Meron ng clue. Tingnan ko mamaya sa comment section kung sino ang makasagot ng tama sa 5 yung choices natin. So una, zeros. Pangalawa, x-intercept. Pangatlo, y-intercept. Sa number 2 na tayo. Letter D for vertical. And letter E for horizontal. Pag masagot mo lahat ito, bigyan kita ng load na 15. Okay. Saan ang sagot? Wala. Sige, try to answer. Number 2. Sige daw. Number 2. Wala. Try to answer number 2. Number 2. Sige. Hindi. Lagi po ba ang saan niya? Lagi po bang malaki dapat yung value ng A kaysa sa B? Hindi po. Kahit anong value ng A and B, basta the same ang exponent, okay lang yan. O, tingnan mo sa number 2, that is 15 over 18. But the same ang exponent. Ang exponent niya is 1 and 1. So, kahit malaki yung value ng numerator kaysa sa denominator ang A and B, okay lang yan. Nagmamatter lang yan sila sa exponent. Sige. So, for number 2, you can answer. Bigyan ko ng load na 15, yung makasagot lahat nyan. Kung walang makasagot, sagutan natin. Sige. You can answer. Wala. Pwede na mata-matahin. Mata-mata. Sige. Walang makasagot. Sige. Number 2. Okay, number 2. Tingnan natin. Yung given na number 2 is 15 x minus 3 over 18x plus 6. Pwede pa ma-reduce to lowest term or ma-simplify natin ito. So, ano yung factor ng numerator? So, ang 15 is divisible by 3 and ang 3 is divisible by 3. So, palabas natin yung common sa kanila, that is 3. So, 15x divided by 3, that is 5x. Then, negative 3 divide 3, that is negative 1. Over, ito, common sa kanila is, ang 18 is divisible by 6 and 6 is divisible by itself. So, that is, palabas natin common sa kanila, that is 6. So, 18x divide 6, that is 3x. Then, 6 divide 6, that is positive 1. Next, simplify. Ito, 3 over 6. Pwede ma-reduce to lowest term, that is 1 and 2. So, 1 times 5x minus 1, that is 5x minus 1. Then, 2 times 3x, that is 6x. Then, 2 times positive 1, that is positive 1. So, ang horizontal asymptote natin, ito na yung lowest term or the factored form of the given rational functions. So, ang value ng zeros, ano yung value ng zeros natin? Naka-base tayo sa numerator. So, ang value ng numerator is 5x minus 1. Equate natin yan sa 0. Is equal 0. So, that is 1 over 5. So, that is the zeros of the given functions. 1 over 5. Okay. That is the zeros. Next, how about for x-intercept? Saan tayo naka-base pa rin? So, sa x-intercept, naka-base pa rin tayo sa numerator. Again, kung ano yung value ng zeros, that is also the value of x-intercept. So, that is 1 over 5. Ang y-intercept, naka-base tayo sa whole number of the numerator and denominator. So, that is negative 1. That is negative 1 over positive 1. So, negative 1 divide positive 1, that is negative 1. So, that is the, that is, simplify mo na ito, 2 times 3x, that is 6x, then 2 times positive 1, that is 2. So, yung y-intercept natin, that is the value of the whole number of the numerator and denominator, that is 1 over 2. That is negative 1 half. Okay, next. For vertical asymptote, naka-base tayo sa denominator. So, that is 6x plus 2 equals 0. Then, 6x equals negative 2 over 6. So, x equals negative 1/3. So, ito na yung vertical asymptotes. Ang horizontal asymptotes naman, naka-base tayo sa exponent. So, that is 5x minus 1 over 6x plus 2. So, ang exponent, the same. 1 and 1. So, that is a over b. So, that is equivalent to 5 over 6. Okay, so that's the final answer. Next. Wala na. Any questions? Any questions? Wala. Wala nang tanong. Wala nang tanong. Okay. Questions.